Alright, guys, when dumb cops get owned by a higher authority, let's check it out. Dang, guys, I don't see it. I don't think we ever did reactions with a sweater on, man.
In this video, we'll be looking at 8 times cops got owned by higher authority, so let's get right into it. We kick things off with a very rude cop who demands an ID from the man who was just filming with his drone. The man keeps telling him that he doesn't have to do that because he didn't commit any crime and that it's his right to film things.
Who are you?
I don't need to provide that.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
If I'm
Guys, you know how often we get, like, we have arguments that happen over this? And at some point, like, there's gonna be, like, RFID IDs or something, guys. You know what I mean? The cop's doing his job. Let's be real here. He's trying to do his job, man. We're getting back into the argument of not, showing ID, which in some places it's maybe always, maybe everywhere you don't have to show your ID, but it just makes the process simple. Like, you're arguing with the guy for no reason.
asking you who you are and why you're videotaping our facility, you have to provide me with some kind of...
But this video wouldn't be there, but be here if this guy wasn't arguing with the police officer.
identification. So do you have your identification?
To require identification under the law, you need to be able to articulate a crime that I'm about to commit or I have committed.
But the cop clearly doesn't care about any of that. And at one point, he even says that he doesn't care what the Supreme Court ruled.
Okay. You're going around, you're videotaping our state police facility for no apparent reason, and if I'm asking you who you are, you have to provide me with identification.
I don't have to, no.
It's just like anything else.
No, it's not.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
In fact, your public information officer already has done...
This guy spared no time. Instead of waiting for the police to encounter, like some do, he straight up went to the police station to start filming outside. And when there's a high concentration of the officers, there's going to be a decent chance that you're going to get, questioned outside of a police station.
Dealt with this here, and so has a few other officers, so...
I don't care who's dealt with it. I'm asking you for identification because I want to know who you are right now.
Well,
and I want to know what your reasoning is for videotaping our facility.
Well, first of all, Supreme Court has covered that filming out in public is perfectly legal.
I don't care what the
And that is
Supreme
not a
Court...
suspicion of crime, so therefore you have no suspicion of crime.
Soon, another police officer joins in, but he does absolutely nothing, which is why the man asks for their sergeant. The rude cop, still acting very smug, tells him that his sergeant is right behind him. He certainly expected that things were about to go in his favor, but that's not what happened. The sergeant confirmed what the man had been saying all along, that he doesn't need to identify himself.
Probably want to get a supervisor or somebody higher up.
Sure, here's my sergeant. He's coming out right now.
And he'll tell you.
Okay, no problem. Hey, Elaine?
Yeah, guys, reasonable suspicion. Guys, nobody called the cops on him, so they were being approached in the first place.
He was flying the drone out in front, videotaping. All I'm doing is asking for a form of identification so we can identify who he is. He's refusing.
Go through first sergeant, not a problem. Not a problem.
He can videotape as much as he wants. We don't have to get any form of identification.
Yep. That is a law, guys.
Videotape, not a problem.
All right.
The rude cop had no other choice but to admit his mistake and to leave the scene. In the end, the sergeant apologized to the man for any inconvenience the cop caused to him, to which the man replied that they need to do better job at educating cops too. Next up, we have a very similar situation where a guy was just filming in public, exercising the First Amendment right, freedom of...
Yeah, guys, that guy did not want that officer to, run his information, see like his whole history, his criminal history and everything, where he lives. He did not want to let the cop do that.
Of press. This female officer was harassing this guy just because he was taking photos in public. She demanded to see his ID, which he refused, and asked her what crime he committed. She explained that he was acting suspicious and called...
But yeah, it is not really suspicious, and nowadays, guys, TikTok's So many TikToks get posted of, you know, just asking people questions in public.
Called him out for wearing a ski mask.
This is my protection.
Okay, let me see.
I can give you my name, but first I want to know under what penal code am I being detained?
You're being detained because you're acting in a suspicious way in an area with businesses.
In what way?
You're wearing a ski mask, dude. Come on.
It's windy. I'm riding a bike.
Okay. Do you have ID on you?
I don't. I have my name.
They kept arguing for a bit, and then her supervisor came. The guy explained everything to him, but the female cop accused him of lying.
Okay.
But first I asked for, is this a supervisor? Because you're kind of shaking. You're making me nervous.
Okay.
I'd like to speak with him. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Sir,
How are you?
I'm good. See,
Hey, bro. Anyone else get put on the spot like that, bro? When somebody just says, hey, you're nervous, bro. It puts me on the spot, guys. It makes me more nervous, guys. It really is a whole kind of feel, bro. If anyone's had social anxiety or anything, like,
she walked up.
it makes me, like, want to prove myself to them, bro. Like,
Sir, she walked up to me.
Yeah.
She told me, give me your ID. And then she grabbed my camera and told me I was being detained. And I asked her under what penal code, and she told me under suspicious activity. And I want to know what suspicious activity. Because under my knowledge, I'm operating under the law, never over it.
Yes, sir.
Under the First Amendment. I know you know it, but...
Her supervisor then said that he was going to check her body camera when they get to the station. Her face turned red because she didn't have her body camera on as she left it in the car.
When we get back to the station, I'll get her body camera and I'll look at it.
I'll be over there too to detain that footage. I don't even see, she doesn't even have one on.
oh. You know, I like the edits here. I actually do like this editing style. Because we see so many body cams that are just like raw footage and stuff.
Sir?
It's under the car.
We can't see it in the video, but I bet that this officer got schooled by her supervisor real bad. Next up, we have these
Schooled.
cops who took this guy's phone and placed him in cuffs just for filming in a police department parking lot. One of them told the guy that he was on private property, but the guy immediately called him out on that, asking him how
Bro, like, all these situations are like outside of the station, bro. You know what I mean?
the police department can be private property. The cop just ignored him and asked for his ID. We also learned that another officer turned off the guy's phone, which is a violation of his First Amendment right.
What is it you're doing back there?
We see a lot of stuff like that in like videos, man.
Hey guys, your phone is perfectly fine.
Hey
and
guys,
it's on still. See
go
that?
ahead and call.
Step
stop
over
by, guys.
here. We're talking to you. So step over here and tell us what you're doing back here. This is private property, and that's why we're asking you.
How can a police department be
Straight up put this guy in cuffs, bro.
Private property. You have an ID with you.
How can a police department?
You have an ID with you, sir.
Ma'am, did you turn my phone off?
You got a.
That's a violation of my First Amendment.
But yeah, I personally wouldn't do this, guys. I'm good on being an auditor, any of that, bro. It sounds like a lot of arguing.
The cop continued to threaten to arrest him for failing to provide an ID, but the guy asked him what was their primary charge. The cop ignored that question as well and told him that he was being detained, which is why the guy arrested a lawyer.
What's your full name and date of birth? What's your full name and date of birth?
Can I please talk to a supervisor?
What's your full name and date of birth?
You guys are working on getting a lawsuit. Can you
So
please-
listen, you're fixing to be arrested for failure to ID if you don't identify yourself.
That's a secondary charge.
This officer does not have his notebook. Straight up writing on his hand.
What's the problem?
Which is kind of knows his rights here, guys. And I'm sure it really does annoy the officers. Let's be real here, guys. You know what I mean? Because it's making his job harder.
I'm not detaining.
Really guilty of anything, so, you know, he's not nervous. He's, you know, standing his ground, guys.
Walked over.
Can I please get my phone first? I want my phone to record this.
What do you need?
That is my
That's
official
the
record.
record.
Cannot interfere with my First Amendment right.
But yeah, taking the phone, that's kind of messed up, bro. And she turned it off. This guy needs a body cam. The guy in blue shirt needs a body cam at this point. Are they gonna turn that off? Is there a way to turn it off? I don't know.
Bring my phone back.
So these cops came up to this guy and accused him of filming on private property. He educated them a bit about the public easement and refused to give them his ID because he didn't do anything wrong. The guy then asked for a sergeant's assistance, but he wasn't willing to talk.
Yeah, it starts from the higher up. Start. So start. Hello? Hello? He doesn't want to talk to us.
Well, they're soliciting a trespass.
Me, you can't solicit a trespass and get a grip on it. You just solicited a trespass on video.
Solicited a trespass. What does that mean, guys? It kind of sounds like a word salad to me. Maybe I'm just dumb.
There you go. I'm on your property. Have a nice day. You can listen. Nope. This is a. You know what a public easement is? I never stepped on the property. Nope. This is not her property. It is. No, it's not. This is. No, it is. You see,
This man brought a full setup, bro. Is he live streaming this? He has a boom mic, everything. Oh my goodness, he is ready for it, bro.
this sign. Do you have your ID, sir? Do you see the sign? No, I don't have my ID. Okay, what's your name? No, not interested. What's your name? Not interested. Listen to your sergeant. He's going to tell you to go back to work.
I would have given them my name, though, even though they're going to have my info and stuff. It's fine. I'm not trying to make and film them, guys. Like, not trying to argue and film them. I'd much rather just chill in my house, man. Like,
I'm Sergeant, can I have a civil conversation with you, sir? Sergeant.
oh my goodness.
Okay.
He did, however, step out of his car and approach the cops who were harassing the man. Now, we don't know what he said to them, but they all left this guy alone as a result of that little conversation. So our best guess...
He's got like some kind of uplifting music playing. Okay. Hey. Music might be better than no music, though, right?
is that he taught them a lesson in law.
Sergeant, is there any opportunity to converse with you, sir? No.
I copy. It's no. Where are we from?
Well, at least the sergeant knows the law. We'll start with that.
We have two cops harassing the guy for filming in a post office when their captain arrived. Just look.
It sounds like he's using AI to do these voiceovers, man.
Look at their faces after they realize that this guy knew the captain. That's the look of embarrassment right there, as they knew all too well that they were harassing the guy for no reason at all. First, one of the cops got some explaining to do, but you can't help but notice how his voice was trembling while he was talking to the captain.
How you doing, Captain?
Hello.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again. How you doing?
Pretty good. This,
Shake your hand.
Yeah.
How are you?
Captain, I just want to say that you're one of the best captains I've ran into.
That's okay. That's okay. Appreciate it. So what's going on?
Okay,
So basically, they want more trespassing. He's basically, I told him, he's basically got called, told him he's 30 feet. I'm asking for his identification. I told him he's undetained.
Guys, see, this guy needs to put arrows in his video, so because I'm not sure which cop has his voice trembling, guys. I can't tell.
He refused to identify who he is, gives identification, so they need to pay for trespass.
Next, the guy calmly explained everything to the captain. At one point, things got heated, and the guy asked the captain if he was being detained. The captain said no, but that female officer said that he was being detained. I guess someone doesn't know her place.
Not breaking any law. I came in here, I didn't disturb anybody. I came in here and I was recording the greeting cards, and I wasn't even aiming it at the employees or the customers at that time. And the branch manager came out and said,
All right, let's just skip ahead to the outcome here, guys.
rolled up code 3 because elders, Captain, am I being detained, Captain?
Nope.
Elders has got me detained.
You are detained.
But after realizing what she had just done, both her and the other cop became silent and let the captain speak to the guy.
You are detained.
I told him he was informing you. Right now, you and I are talking.
Okay.
Good. All right. So, all right. How much longer do you plan on?
Well, they're closing up at 5 o'clock, you know. And I really expected, I went downtown to the
Guys, that's a video.
post office, walked all through there.
Literally, every clip has been played outside of police station, so it's like some auditor stuff. Or most of them. That they're law enforcement and have no clue what the law is makes them... It's... Hey, at the start, I didn't even know. There's so many parameters, guys. But yeah, that's the video. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out the police files in the description. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.